over $13,000 after the $399 documentation fee for a 2016 Kia Soul with 106,000 miles. And then you guys can see those payments up to $333 for 72 months at over 22.95% interest. That's completely insane. We're back here at Carmax, and you guys can't forget, they have that $299 ad, or $399, my bad. Yeah, an extra $400 right there for that documentation fee on top of every single vehicle here. We're here at Carmax, where you guys know they do things very different. The price you see is the price you pay. They don't play the games where you can negotiate, but the problem is the price you see might be too dang high. $14,000, 2015 Hyundai, let's see, Elantra, and 79,000 miles. Not cheap at all. But the craziest thing is they are, they're basically a big buy here, pay here, because they do offer their own in-house financing, so they can finance all these vehicles with bad credit people that, can't get approved other places, or they have problems. Here you go. They can get approved here, low down payment, all this kind of stuff, but it puts them in a bad situation. 2013 Honda Civic, 63,000 miles. Let's see here, $15,000. And you guys can see those payments. Even Very Good shows 8.95% interest. And this is for 72 months. That's the crazy part. Imagine financing a 2013 Honda Civic for 72 months. And who knows, they might even offer 84 months. That is pretty dang crazy, pretty long to be financing these vehicles. But we're here at Carmax, and the only way that's why they have those older vehicles with higher miles right now, because they have to get the payment where it needs to be. Now here we go, 2020 Corolla LE, low miles, 35,000 miles, let's see, $21,000. And as you see, man, just imagine having a $500 payment on it though. That's the problem. And it's crazy because MSRP on this Corolla was $23,000. And now it's still selling for, a couple grand under MSRP years later. So it's pretty dang crazy. But the crazy thing too is CarMax is sending a message right now, because you have their profit per vehicle is the highest ever. Over $2,400 per copy, per vehicle is what they're making. Now here you go. You want a little smart car, here you go. We don't see these often where I'm from. Here we go, $11,599 plus $399. So, basically $12,000, 2015 Smart, let's see, 60,000 miles. I've never seen one of these super high miles before, but imagine $300 a month for this thing. Man, that would be crazy. And it's not $300 a month for a year, it's $300 a month for 72 months, which is pretty dang crazy. Now let's see, a Chevy Spark 2016 LS. Here we go, 5-speed manual. So if you're gonna get one, this would be it, but Sparks have never been at $11,000. This thing brand new. This was as cheap as you could get it, LS manual. This was a $13,000 car, and now they're trying to sell it. Like, get out of here with this stuff. You're telling me a Chevy Spark was the thing that held value more than anything else? 17, look at the MSRP, guys, of a base model manual Spark in that year, $13,000. So to see it here, but here's the deal. They're per copy. They're making $2,500 on every vehicle you see, the highest ever. Yet their stock is not the highest. Their stock just hit a 52-week low last month. So what does that show? They're starting to pull out of it, but still, what does that show? That shows all these loans they're putting out must not be good. Investors must know something that we don't. Look at this, over $12,000 after that documentation fee. 2016 Chevy Volt, 113,000 miles. Wow, 22, just imagine, $300 a month. And you're telling me this thing already has 113,000 miles, all electric. And if you know anything about General Motors, this was their roughest time with electric vehicles. There's no question about it. I mean, come on. How much more life can this thing have? And of course, the Sonic is still here. Never sold, never will sell, it seems like. Sonic LTZ, 84,000 miles, over 12.5. And you see, man, just a bad situation. But that's real funny that their profit per vehicle is the highest ever, yet their stock hit a 52-week low. Investors must know something, because at the end of the day, if they put out loans and the paper's not good, if people aren't making their payments, which they're not right now, people are not making their payments, repo rates are the highest since '09. So it's a big problem right now. Let's see here. We got a GX460, 65,000 miles, 33.9. And so not every vehicle is as overpriced as others, but you still need to do your research. You still need to make sure that this vehicle hasn't been in an accident. You don't need to, if they don't let you take the vehicle and get a mechanic to look at it, a lot of dealerships say, oh, you can't do that. Well, no, no, no. You need to do a borrowed vehicle agreement so I can take it and check it out, because at the end of the day, you don't know the path. You can't just trust Carmax because it's Carmax. That's the big thing. I think so many people just go to Carmax. Oh, it's Carmax. I trust them. They come with the warranty. Do your due diligence. Make sure 2023 Land Rover, let's see, $73,000, 22,000 miles. I wonder what the MSRP on that was. Brand new. Probably, who knows how much that thing has lost. In just a few years, that thing has lost so much money. Drop like a rock. That's the only way. Let's see what one of these Hondas are going for. Sometimes they charge crazy money. 2014 Honda CR-V, 72,000 miles. And it's going to be over $18,000 after that $399 doc. And then let's look at these payments, because someone's going to finance this thing. You guys can see up to $462 a month at 22.95% for 72 months. Just a terrible situation to be in, especially on a vehicle that's 10 years old. It's just crazy. But this is the reality of the auto land right now. This is the only way automakers this is the only way Carmax can actually sell these vehicles to certain people, because they want to be in that $300 to $400 payment range. The only way Carmax can do that is high interest rates with the older vehicle, 10 years old, and it's probably going to have higher miles, and these prices are just completely crazy at the end of the day. But let me know what you guys think. Carmax, man, be careful, be careful. Half these things are just so dang overpriced. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.